He doesn't want knight for rook odds either. Apparently he's refusing to take odds in this game, which is very disrespectful on his part too, because he's supposed to take the rook. Take and take, and if takes I take, if takes queen e2. Come on, oh my god. That is why now you resign sometimes. Oh, voila. I didn't even have to make any moves. He had h2, but he's so bad that he started panicking. He started panicking for no reason. There goes a pawn. We're gonna play this a little bit like Shatranj, the very ancient version, or Chaturanga, because in that version the bishop jumps over the pawns. So this is my ode to chess from 3,000 years ago. Yeah, with all that time, that was a very bad choke. Yeah, with all the time, he didn't need to panic at all. So all right, let's keep going. Knight f6, let's go knight f3, probably play d4, take center position here. All good. Let's go c4, build a big white center. Oh, is it Jamestown Pilgrims? I was right, go me. Yeah, like I said, I haven't read a book on American history in who knows how many years, so that makes sense. But yeah, I didn't eat turkey yet, you guys. I mean, maybe I'll eat a slice of oven roasted turkey from Costco later, but that would be it. That's all that why am I trading queens every game? Apparently I'm in like a Russian mood to trade queens for some reason and just play end games. I don't know why. But okay, he goes queen f5. Okay, let's just castle like a proper human. I can play bishop d3 here. I can even just go like queen e2 and trade everything. As long as I don't make some stupid blunder, I will win this game. Let's take with the pawn, getting another connect 6 here. We got the big white center. See what he does. Plays rook e8. But just because I don't care, I want to disrespect everybody, I'm going to accidentally hang an exchange. The thing is, even though I'm hanging the exchange, it's actually not all that bad because there's a really long diagonal here, and I have a big white center too. He goes e6. I'm going to play knight d4 to attack the queen. See what he does here. Somehow I think I'm gonna go for a little theme here, you guys. I'm gonna play queen d2 and go c5 to close the bishop down on the diagonal, and I'm basically deciding that I'm gonna mate him on this diagonal. Long term, he's gonna get mated on the dark square diagonal. The ops are always fatter than the towers. You're saying the bishops are fatter than the rooks? Well, in 2022 you're not allowed to say that, first of all. So what you mean to say is I don't know what you mean to say, but the bishops and the rooks look pretty comparable though. Plays h5 again. Like I said, I'm just going to reroute the quote-unquote fat bishop to b2, and I'm going to line him up on the diagonal. I can't believe you said that, dude. That's yeah. Oh right, that's right. Actually, that's right. When I was younger and growing up, that's right. You could say fat with a p, right? That's I remember when I was growing up, that was actually a thing. You would say fat with a p. That's probably not. I assume I'm dating myself when I say that, but that's not a thing anymore, is it? Do kids who are like 12 years old still use that word? Do they use fat with a p or not? So I know when I was growing up, that was another way of saying cool. We don't say that now. Okay, no, okay, yeah. I mean, I know that I'm making myself sound really old when I say that, but still, fat with a p. I remember that indeed. The funny thing is, I actually. Let's go shock, hit the king, and then I'm gonna shock him with a knight move somewhere. Oh, I think I have knight c6. Is this beautiful or what? Oh yeah, I crush him on the diagonal, and when he goes d4, I just take with a bishop, and he doesn't have any d4 ideas with bishop takes f3, so we just get the classic X ending the game. Just take. He takes, I take back with the knight. Fat has been replaced with Stunning and Brave. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna ladder him on the edge of the board and finish him. Very simple. First time I seen the word fat. Well, when I was young, when I was a kid, you could say fat with a P. It was a way of saying cool or something. But nowadays, I guess it's not a word. So, oh well. All right, let's play a4 here. I want to push everything to one side of the board, so I'm gonna actually show some immense disrespect here. I think I'm gonna castle queenside, but we'll see. Win without moving your king, that's always possible. That's actually a little bit too easy. I think if you want me to win without moving my king, that won't be very difficult. Okay, there's a free pawn. First mistake. Let's take with the knight. Good. G3 fianchetto. Attack the juicer. Go B5. You guys want me to win without moving my king, so let's just take. It's gonna be hard though, because without moving the king means this I have to win without moving a rook. That's the problem with this. I don't think I can do it this game. Yeah, I can't do it this game. I'll do it next game. Next game I'll find a way, but the only way to do it without moving my king is that means I have to lift a rook on the edge of the board, because at this level players are a little bit too strong, so I have to lift a rook on the edge. I mean, I have to somehow lift a rook and then no, sorry, I have to lift rooks on both. No, whichever side I want to castle, I have to lift the rook. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Let's take the queen, take the bishop. Game over. Check. Free bishop. Two extra minor pieces here. Knight takes pawn. I can't beat a 1600 down a rook. Well, with the way I played, I couldn't do it. Otherwise, I could have, but because I had put everything on one side of the board, I couldn't really do anything special. What are these animations? These are arcade animations. Those of you guys who were born around the same time as me, around like circa 1994, there was a thing called the arcade where you could go and, you know, put your quarters in and play cool games at the time. Now, of course, everyone just sits at home and they boot up their little computer and they buy games on Steam. But back in my day, you actually went to the arcade and you played games. You put your 25 cents or 50 cents in the machine. Bro, it's not 2050. Arcades are still a thing. There should be a forced checkmate here. Wait. 1 1 2 2. There's a mate in 3. Is there a mate? Is there a mate in less than 3? I don't see it. Okay, I'll just do this. Mate, next game. Let's keep going. Disrespecting him, exactly. No, when I was young and I played in arcades, my favorite game was there was this the X-Men game. That was my favorite game. I love the X-Men game. Okay, now I've developed somewhat. No king moves. I'll try to do it. Oh, I did see Doodah's 11 move win. Yeah, that was very, very beautiful. Street Fighter was great, but I never played Street Fighter in the arcade itself. Yeah, Street Fighter was an amazing game. Actually, when I played the World Youth Chess Festival it was in where was it? It was Marina de Oro, just outside of Barcelona. And when I went and played there, they had an arcade somewhere nearby, and I did play it a lot. I played The Simpsons a lot too in the arcade. I did, yeah. I'm trying to win this game without moving my king. That's the big thing here. I'm trying to win this game without moving my king. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit aggressive here with the pawns. I can't move my king, but I can move my rook, so I'm gonna play rook g8 here. Okay, I guess I'll play. I have g4. Yeah, let's go g4. Attack the pony. If he takes, I have knight a5 to hit the queen. So here, hit the queen, hit the pawn. Go e6, consolidate the center. I'll take with the pawn. Why not? Okay, he goes b3, which is a pretty good move. We'll go here. Probably gonna play bishop b2 or something. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna go a5 here. Okay, let's go rook a6. Let's activate the rooks here. Very simple play. Only problem I have here is my bishop on h7. If this bishop was on e6, I'd be a little bit happier, but overall I'm pretty happy with my play. It goes e4, which I don't like. I take, and now I can swing the rook. I can also just trade down. There should be tactics here pretty soon. How do I do this? I guess rook d6 looks pretty solid here. He has some problems to deal with. Thanks so much that baby jar for real for the 6 months. Thank you so much, Gen Daddy, for the 31. Are you Sinister Magnus? Well, you know, I could be Sinister Magnus, I could be Sinister Hikaru, I could be just about anybody, so who knows. Anyway, the show goes on here. I have some issues, minor issues potentially. How do I do this? I guess I'll take. Go b6. I gotta protect the pawns. Goes e5, logical, but now I have bishop d3 to collect the rook. And this is getting better and better. If he had played queen a6, I would not have been able to stop at check and moving the king, but now I go here. We want to see you playing other games. I do play other games from time to time. I played a lot of Genshin before I took those days off, so I don't know what y'all are smoking, but I have. Okay, let's go rook g6 to go rook e6. Found a4, which is a great move. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop him from making my king move, but it's a pretty valiant effort by me, in fact, because he doesn't have bishop b5. I'm trying very hard here. Actually, the problem is a light squared bishop, so he can always check me too at some point. What is e6? Wait, what? I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Oh, I got him. I got him. He just blundered. I'm not gonna have to move my king. I'm not gonna have to move my king. I can just sack for the bishop here. There you guys go. I win a game without moving my king. There you go. Let's keep going. Win without winning. That's a little bit harder to do. What can I say? I watched 7 ads so Hikaru can wear $50 Hawaiian shirts. I'm doing my part. Okay, let's play g5 here. There you go. Paid actor. I mean, he just went to the wrong square. Let's play here and c5. This is actually some modern theory now. Yeah. Any comment about Japan smashing Germany in the World Cup? No, but I assume in soccer, like, it's a little bit like everything else, where over time the gap slowly becomes smaller and smaller. I mean, obviously Europe's had football or soccer for a lot longer, but I assume the gap slowly is closing more and more. Opening doesn't seem disrespectful. Well, this is disrespectful. It caused Ralph Mamedov to resign in Title Tuesday against Magnus Carlsen. So it definitely is disrespectful. I mean, Ralph Mamedov, close to 2,700 FIDE from Azerbaijan. He just couldn't play against it. He had to resign on move 2 against Magnus after g5. So it's what it is. Can you win a game without moving pawns? No, because if I don't move pawns, the only 2 pieces I can move are knights. Oh, 2 knights you can't win. Okay, let's play knight a6. This is a little bit disrespectful. Knights bring in empirical evidence, of course, obviously. Japan's always been pretty decent. They had this guy, they always in the old days, they had this guy called Nakamura, who obviously was the best of the best. You know, the free kick specialist, so he was pretty amazing. So Japan's always been very good at soccer. I mean, with a guy like Nakamura, what do you expect? Let's go d6 here. I'll take with this pawn, why not? Play e5, knight g6. Kappas, yep. Let's go knight g6 here. Let's just Castrol here, attack the knight. I should have probably pushed a pawn first, but whatever. Let's go here. I'm angling for knight c4 and rook b8. I'm looking for some big stuff here. Also go c5. How do I do this? I guess I'll just go knight c4. This isn't really what I want to do, but it's good enough. Oh, whoa, he takes with a pawn? Wait, I did not expect that. That confuses me. Let's go c5, attack the pony. I mean, there are problems on the diagonal here for white. We'll see what happens. You get to 1600 and forget to disrespect? What do you mean? I'm being very disrespectful. What is this? I mean, I guess he thinks he's fancy schmancy with takes, but I just ignore it. Like queen g4, I just sidestep and go rook g8. Yeah, I mean, it looks really close to something, but it's actually just nothing. Okay, I guess I'll play What is the cleanest way to win this? There's so many clean ways to win. I guess I'll play rook g8 to attack the queen, kick the queen off the file. Maybe not the best move actually, but it's still all very, very good. If this was rapid, I could have sniped you. True. Thank you so much to League of Legends Canoel for the 690. Thank you so much to League of Legends Canoel. So queen e8 again, extra bishop. I'm more than happy to trade the queens off the board here. So nothing you can do. Okay, let's just, I guess, develop, open up the op combos here, maybe bring my rook into the game. It's the one piece that's not in the game yet. I'm super disrespectful with these glasses, of course, obviously that's the whole point. I can make a check. I can also just go e5. Also, for those who are talking about disrespect, it's been a while now, so people probably a little bit forgotten, but during the US Championship, Fabiano Caruana, who did go on to win, he was making some tweets talking about disrespect quite a bit, which is where the origins of this come from. And then of course we obviously have a certain doctor who is full of great respect as well, so it's a bit of a mix. Thank you so much to John Noxious Noxious for the 9 months. Thank you so much to John Noxious, appreciate it. 92 is a pretty good move. I'm gonna bring my queen and target the pawn, bishop f4, game over. Once he loses some pawns with it. Thank you so much to It's Physics Terry for the 2 months. Watching from Croatia. Love your videos and streams. What are you invested in now? Are you in dividend stocks? I'm in a lot of dividend stocks. I've been buying them as they were tanking. A lot of like business development companies specifically. Only other stock that I bought in volume was I bought Boeing sometime back before the candidates. I bought a big chunk of it, and I think it was at about 100 at the time, or not 100, sorry, it was like 130 at the time. So I haven't really been doing a whole lot. I've been pretty passive in general. I'm not overly optimistic, let's put it that way. I'm gonna take a pawn here. This hangs too. Let's just trade the queens, keep it simple. There goes the rook, there goes the pawn, there goes the queen, and that is game over. Win with moving the pawn first move. I have done that already, yeah. Okay, let's play a gamble. Let's be disrespectful. Give him a free pawn, give him pawn odds. He doesn't want them apparently. Did you go to Hawaii and back just to boost Boeing stocks? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you mean because the airplane was a Boeing airplane? Oh, right. Sorry, I'm very slow. What am I thinking? Yeah, very funny. Yeah, I guess United. Yeah, most of the planes are Boeings. Yeah, I'm very slow, as you can tell. That went right over my head like a total idiot. Thank you so much to Alimentive Cerebral. Appreciate it. Let's go here. Thank you so much to Meridux for 16 months. I'm just gonna give him a free exchange. He didn't want pawn odds, so I'm gonna give him. He doesn't want knight for rook odds either, apparently. He's refusing to take odds in this game, which is very disrespectful on his part too, because he's supposed to take the rook. Thank you so much to AJR Bond for the 8 months. Thanks so much to AJR Bond. First class Emirates. Emirates doesn't fly to Hawaii, and no. I do think I'm in business class going to India though, which is good because the flight is like 500 hours. Let's just take on f6 with the bishop. You're the coolest boomer I know of. Huge fan. I mean, what these days I am a boomer, I guess, but I thought boomer generally when the term first came into not existence, so when it first became a thing a while back, I thought that boomer was referring to people who were a little bit older than me. I feel like I was around like 30ish, like 4 or 5 years ago, so I don't know if it's actually the right phrase personally these days. Just take and go d4. Have I tried Turkish Airlines? No, you guys, but I'm going to be flying on Turkish Airlines to get to the World Blitz and Rapid Championship, which will be held in Almaty in Kazakhstan. So I will be flying on Turkish there. The Turkish is great though. Turkish has they've got great food. They've always got good kebab. Yeah. Do tournaments pay for business or first class for participants? No, to my recollection, I think there's only one tournament that pays for that, as I know, which is for the Sinkfield Cup, which is held in St. Louis, Missouri. I believe that as part of that contract for the Grand Chess Tour, they do pay for business class if you're coming from Europe. But I believe that is the only, I think that is the only tournament that I know of where organizers cover business class. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. Let's take the pawn, take the queen. Try their shawarma. Yeah, No, Turkish is great. Pretty much all the airlines that aren't US airlines, generally they're pretty amazing. But unfortunately here in the US, our government does not subsidize airlines quite in the same way as like in the Middle East or other places. So because of that, generally the product is not as good, unfortunately. What can I say? Okay, Bishop's under attack. I mean, this dude should just resign already. Like, stop wasting my time. I'm gonna lose 50 seconds of my life that I'll never have back because this guy won't resign. Okay, let's go check. So socialism makes products better. I don't know. Ask Hassan about that because he is, of course, Turkish at the end of the day. Okay. Okay. More time lost in my life. I mean, Hassan is very entertaining. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says, but he's very entertaining and I do watch him.